Chloe, I am like so jelly of your unicorn phone case.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org, brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
When it comes to parenting, there are no perfect answers. But that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on adoption, visit adoptuskids.org. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your fun?
Do flowers have best friends?
I don't know.
Hey, look.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
In the wake of a disaster, what one thing can you send that will help people the most? A blanket, a tent, a sandbag, a doctor. Actually, if you send a monetary donation, you send all these things. Even a small donation can make a big impact and can quickly become exactly what people affected by disaster need most.
In the wake of a hurricane, your monetary donation can make a huge difference to those in need. To donate, visit supporthurricanerelief.org. That's supporthurricanerelief.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFMCJams.com. We have another great show we want you to hear, coming to you live from the Commodore Grill, West End. You're going to be listening to Debbie Champion's Songwriter Round. Great entertainment, great shows. Make sure you check it out in person. If not, listen to it live each and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. from WFMCJams.com.
Welcome to Midnight Madness.
I look at Midnight Madness for the novice as the gateway drug to the festival experience.
Midnight Madness, Midnight Madness, Midnight Madness, yeah.
Madness. You're gonna get it, the Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it, the Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it, the Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it.
And now the Midnight Madness Show. Here's your host, the DJ Doctor.
Well, hello everybody. I'm Mark, your DJ Doctor. We're here again at another beautiful Tuesday, downtown Manchester.
It doesn't get much more beautiful when I'm sitting next to you.
Oh, God. Not right off the bat. Please, not right off the bat.
And the girls laugh. I feel so...
They don't know you yet. Give them the extra 54 minutes, and then they'll be running for that door. Again, hey, I'm Mark. We want to say thank you to everybody that's tuning in worldwide. We're in another Midnight Madness show going on to year 8. It's been a long time, and it's been a lot of fun.
8 years of looking at my face.
Oh, God. No, not really. I think it was 7 years. You were gone for a year.
I was gone for a year.
That was just blissfulness. Next to me, you hear the voice of the hillbilly heartthrob, and boy, what a heartthrob he really is.
Right.
I bet you were hit at the trailer park, didn't you? Sorry, all those people out there in trailer parks. I wasn't making fun of you. Really? No. I have cousins in trailer parks, so it don't matter. So I'm in trouble. Send your cards and letters to the DJ Doctor.
She's my trailer park woman, my mobile home princess.
And you're the
queen of my double wide trailer.
Who wrote that? Pinkerton Bowden?
Pinkerton Bowden wrote the first part of it. Then Sammy Kershaw had to hit with Queen of Double Wide Trailer.
Oh, okay. So let's pass it on. Let's get over to the velvet one, Miss Rebecca. How you doing, Rebecca?
I'm good. Guess what today is?
Today? Oh, today's got to be Bald-Headed Groundhog Day.
It is. Oh, my gosh. You got it.
Well, first time for everything.
It's National Fudge Day.
Yeah, and I'm on my diet, and then you're talking about fudge. People today were talking about Mexican cornbred.
Oh, that's so good.
I've lost, almost 50 pounds now.
Yeah.
And you're talking about fudge. Hey, if anybody wants to donate some, just send it to the studio. I'll make sure it gets taken care of. We have all the way from Colorado, Steve's in the house. How you doing, Steve? I'm glad you're here. Steve's got a song that he played for me the other night that he's going to have to get on the air one of these days real soon. Real quick, we want to say hey to Chris out there at heatfmradio.com in New York. Chris, thank you for putting us on the radio station. Make sure you tune into his station tomorrow, 7 o'clock Nashville time. You're going to hear an hour-and-a-half long show from Ace's Grinder House will be on first, and then followed up about 9 o'clock Nashville time with a 8-hour vinyl show. And tomorrow is part 3 of our 24-hour vinyl show we had over Memorial Day weekend.
Right. Part 3. So we were pretty tired by that part.
The last 4 hours of part 3 is pretty easy. Just we were coasting. I think we're all zombified. So we want to say hey to Lisa T down there at AlabamaJams.com in Muscle Shoals, Florence area. Hey, Lisa. We want to say hey to David Havens and all the group down there. We're going to be seeing you shortly. We're going to come down there about a month, I think. We'll be back in Muscle Shoals area. So, and then not least, but definitely last, there's Brian, the IT guru. How you doing, Brian?
Well, as Lisa would say, hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, she would. We're not even going to recognize her.
She's going to disown me now, but that's okay.
Well, Lisa will be on here in a second, so we'll say hey to her. So, Lisa, we're heading down your way. So, we got a full show tonight.
We do.
Hour 1, hour 2.
Yes.
Both brand new to the show.
Yes.
And the second guest I've heard about forever and ever and ever and ever. So we're glad to finally get to him.
Brian likes to name drop this guy a lot.
Yeah. Well, he did. He was doing that with Sugarline Blue, and look what happened with Sugarline Blue. They're awesome. So we get to have Johnny Collier on the show with us here tonight. But first, let's bust into the first act. Who do we have on our stage?
On our stage, right here live on our stage, Miss Jessie-Rose and her friend Sam.
How you doing, Jessie?
Hey. Well,
you doing okay?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Not bad. We're going to have you kick off a tune real quick and then tell us a little bit about it, and we'll start to chat and find out who you are.
All right. We'll start off with this song here is called I Do, I Did, I Don't. We all make mistakes, and I sure made a mistake. And, I made the mistake of getting
She's getting ready to make mistake number 2. She met me tonight.
Yeah. She already made that
Golly,
mistake.
you stole my heart. No, I was on tour, and then I rebounded on this fella, and I got convinced to get married. And, I'm now divorced, so I felt bad for him at the altar, though. My dress was too pretty, and that's why I went through with it. But my uncle even looked at me. He goes, we could turn around right now. So I looked at him, and I looked at my dress, and I looked at him again. And I said, no, my dress is just too pretty. I can't let it go to waste. So by the time I was up there and I was standing there and it came to them asking me if I do, and I was like, and I turned around and I looked at my girls and they're like, are you going to say something? And I turned around and I was like, sure.
Yeah, sure. I got nothing better to do right now.
Why not?
Yeah.
So then at the reception, I don't really remember it at all because I realized that I made the mistake and the papers were already signed. So everything in this song here is absolutely true. So you might not like him after this. It's called I Do, I Did, I Don't. On the day you wanted me to take your name, I woke up a little too late. Everyone was in my way. I need a good stiff drink in me while I'm sitting here patiently thinking of my soon-to-be. I do, in that pretty white dress I did. Now I must confess I don't think I should have said yes. I do, I did, but now I don't. I paid for my engagement ring. You didn't even get on one knee. So many flags I couldn't see. It's my turn. Treat me like a game you'll learn. confess I don't think I should have said yes, I do. I did, but now I don't. Fill out those papers and set me free. Signed by the ex, 'cause you're my soon-to-be. I do, in that pretty white dress, I did. Now I must confess I don't think I should have said yes, I do. I did, I do, in that pretty white dress, I did. Now I must confess I don't think I should have said yes, I do. I did, now I don't. I do, I did, but now I don't. Thank you.
Very nice way to kick it off.
Thank you.
Let's get to find out who you are, where you're from, Jessie.
All right, so my name is Jessie-Rose, and I'm originally from Ohio, and I grew up on a farm, raised hogs my entire life, and
raised
hogs.
Hogs?
Yeah, yeah, bacon. I raised bacon my entire life.
Raised
pork
hog.
chops, bacon, ham, all that fun stuff. So yeah, so that's what I did growing up, and my dad was a musician, and then my brothers decided that they wanted to play guitar as well, so that's what they did, and I was always like the shy person sitting around the campfire, and I was like, oh wow, that's awesome, that's great, I want to be just like that, and then I would just never do anything. Like I was too afraid to sing in front of anybody, and then I went to college. My dad passed away, and then I went to college for sound engineering because I thought that would be cool. So once I was done there, I decided that's not at all what I wanted to do. So I just wasted, 5 years of college on something I didn't want to do. So I did that, and then I decided I was going to move to North Carolina. And when I moved there, I formed a band, and I went on tour for about 6 years. My first show, I didn't know how it was going to go. I thought it was going to be a complete disaster. So after that, I was just like, nope. This is it. This is what I'm going to do. And went on tour for about 6 years and moved to Colorado with the rebound. Moved there and went back on tour again because I didn't like them, so I didn't want to be there. So I kept on going on tour. And then when I moved here about 2.5 years ago, I wanted to come here for better producers, better writers, just better musicians in general. And so that's exactly what I did. And now Sam and I live together. And we actually write together. We wrote that song together as well. And we do a lot of shows together as well. And half of them I don't quite remember, but things happen.
Because there's so many of them, right?
Things happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Oh, we're going to get into that here pretty quick. We're going to get into that. Oh, when you started your band, were you doing cover stuff or were you already starting to do original?
So when I very first started, I did covers.
Okay.
I probably knew like 4 or 5 songs my very first show. And, we had to play like 4 hours.
Oh, yeah.
So thank God I had other people in there that could sing. But then once I got the taste of it, I was just like, oh, okay, this is great. So then I just kept learning and learning and learning. And then probably, I would say maybe our second year in, we started writing original music. And this was my previous band. And then we started doing original music, and we released an album. One of the songs ended up getting in the top 5 on independent charts, which was cool. And then they just fell apart when we were on the road. It was they took the rock and roll lifestyle to the extreme, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So I fired everybody. I paid everybody their last show, and I was like, all right, y'all are fired. Have a good day. And that's what happened. And that was it. I was done with them, and then I went solo. I went with just Jessie-Rose, and that's what I've been doing ever since. Seems to be working out pretty well.
Do you feel a little less pressure without having a full band behind you right now?
Yeah, I mean, I have my own band, but they were really egotistical. So it was like so many egos in my previous band that I just couldn't I couldn't handle it. You know, it's just like they want to be the star. They want to be the star. They want to be the star. And it's just like there wasn't any room for artist development in there. So once I let everybody go and I was able to kind of do my own thing, I was able to really like concentrate like, okay, who am I? Because for so long they told me who I was. And they told me what I needed to sing and told me, you know, this is the original song that we're going to write and this is what we're going to do. All right, cool. That's great. And then when I went with just my name, Jessie-Rose, I was like, okay, who am I? What am I? What do I do? And then so now it's just like, it's really cool to figure out exactly who you are.
Now, you've been doing that for about 2 years now, kind of being just you? Or
Yeah, about 2.5 years.
So you're still just a baby in it, though. I mean, you're still learning.
Well, yeah. I with myself, with the Jessie-Rose brand.
Right.
I have done everything myself. So it's like I don't really have a team. So it's just it's so complicated sometimes because you have to figure out, okay, like, all right, what do I need to do now? Like I had that mean girl look for so long, and someone actually came up to me. They're like, you know, I wasn't going to talk to you. And I was like, oh, well, why? And they said, because you just look mean. And I was like, I'm the nicest person ever. And then I got to looking at my pictures, and I was like, well, you're right. You're absolutely correct. I look mean. And so then I did a rebranding, and then I started to do modeling too, which a lot of my fans, they were really like, what are you doing? You're just a singer. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Not in Nashville.
So I'm just a singer. Okay. But I also do this kind of stuff too. So now I have Maxim magazine. You know, you've heard of Maxim, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's kind of the classier version of the Dirty magazine.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm in a competition with them. I won Jet Set top 100 in the country for that. So that's kind of like what gave me that boost of like, okay, I'm going to try this. So now I've been first in Maxim magazine, which is cool. So it's like I can do other things. Like I've done acting since I've been here in Nashville. Nashville is like gives you so many opportunities. Like it's so cool. So it's just figuring out what do I want to do? What can I do this time? What else can I do? Like music, yes, of course, is number one. But what else? What else can I do?
But you'll find out all that, and even your 5-year, as you call it, wasted college degree, all will come into effect. All you're still young, and all of a sudden one day you're going to go, wow, you took a little of that, a little of this, and now you know who Jessie really is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so some of the acting, some of the modeling, some of the singing, some of the programming, that's all going to hit you kind of at once, and then you're going to go, wow, I'm kind of a little mixture of all that. So
yeah, it's cool because the degree, like I've mixed myself on tour and I've mixed other people, and now I'm co-producing this song, which is really cool. So I get to use that knowledge into this. So I think that's pretty cool.
That's cool. We got a ton of people on here right now. So I want to say, hey, Brenda Cox popped on there. Brenda, we know her from Nashville. She's killer part of a trio up there. So, hey, Brenda, tell everybody we said hey up there. Jessie, why don't you go ahead and kick off another tune for us?
Okay. So this one, I got a lot of backlash on this song last year. I recorded it and released it, and it's called Great Again. And
my favorite song.
I actually got death threats from this song.
What?
Yes, I'm not kidding. American AF took it, and they created the video that it is. And so once they released it, it's got like 300-some thousand views. And a lot of those were like threats, death threats, all that kind of stuff, because it has our president in the video. And me, this song here is about America. It's about, being free, having a great time. And, it's a good song to eat hot dogs, too, and French fries. So I wrote that, right, So this song here is it's called Great Again. When is it okay to kneel for the anthem? If you don't get your way, you throw fists and tantrums. I'm gonna say this loud. My daddy fought for me and you. Toughen up, America, this may hurt a little. It's not left or right, we gotta meet in the middle. You're damn right, I'm proud of the red, white, and blue. All I hear is people scream and shout. We stand as one. stripes till the dying day. I'll fight for the right, for my freedom that can't be bought. I'll make America great again. Let's make America great again. Nobody ever wants to work hard anymore. They just want a handout from the back door. Well, I was raised right, and nothing comes for free. Suck it up, buttercup, I know you're in doubt. But if you don't like it, then get the hell out. Oh, say, can you see an American girl as I'll ever be? You can't hold me down, you can't shut me up. I'll wave my flag of stars and stripes till my dying day. I'll fight for the right, for my freedom that can't be bought. I'll make America great again. Let's make America great again. Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, say, can you see an American girl as I'll ever be? You can't hold me down, you can't shut me up. I'll wave my flag of stars and stripes till my dying day. I'll fight for the right, for my freedom that can't be bought. I'll make America great again. Let's make America great again. Thank you guys very much.
Beautiful song, actually.
Thank you.
Beautiful song.
Thank you.
That's right there. Oh man, we could really tick off half of America.
Oh yeah.
But that's right there with Trump Card by John Snyder and Keith Burns.
Excellent. Exactly.
Right
yes.
there with. We need to run those videos back to back. We're gonna alienate about half the country right there. Hey, if you don't like our country, there's the border. Cross it. Go the other way. We're here.
That's why I'm sitting right here, buddy.
Yeah. Thanks, Brian. Let's introduce your partner in crime over there. Who do we have? Sam.
This is Sammy Jo. We actually are roommates.
Okay.
And we met when I got here. I worked at the Palm Restaurant. Have you all ever heard of that?
The what was it?
The Palm Restaurant.
No.
Okay, it's like some high class restaurant. You got to put linens down, and
well, that's
you know you got to bring them water, and if
do-
they ask for lemon, you got to bring it in a bowl and be like, here you go.
It's kind of like you can see old Marky don't go to that kind of place. Does it have golden arches in the front?
So
no.
No, it actually doesn't have golden arches in it. It's got like faces all over the wall, and you know. So we worked there together, and she found out that I was a singer, and I found out she was a singer as well, and so since we're roommates, we write together and we do a lot of shows together, like I said earlier. But she's from California, I'm from Ohio. It's kind of cool that we met here. Mm-hmm. She also writes amazing songs as well. I'm actually gonna make her play a song if that's okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So this, I'll let her tell you about the song, but this song means a lot to me because I'm the first person who ever heard it.
Okay.
And she caught me in the locker room one day and she's like, "Hey, could you listen to this and let me know what you think?" And I'm like, "Okay, great, cool." So I'm listening to it, sitting there. You know, we had to wear like button-up shirts. Mm-hmm. So it's like it's hot. Mm-hmm. It's like I don't even know how hot it is in there. It's like 100 degrees or something. So we're in button-up shirts and we have to wear ties. aprons, all the fun stuff, anything that's just horrible. So we're sitting back there. One, I'm dying. I didn't want to be at work that day. And so I'm listening to the song, and then that's what brightened up my day, actually. Because I was like, this is a great song.
And it was in the morning, and I had just written this song like at 2 o'clock at night or something. And so I woke up and went to work, and nobody heard this song, and then I played it for Jessie.
That's cool.
Where it's actually everywhere, isn't it? Like, where's it at?
Yeah, I released it last fall, and I'd done some promoting overseas, so it's hit some charts on some independent stations overseas.
Okay.
And
she's so humble. It's in the top 10 over there, and a couple independent stations over there. So it's really cool.
I said some charts.
She's so humble. It's on 20 different charts over there. It's insane. It's awesome.
That is way cool.
But it's kind of a little bit more of the recording is very country style, and I think that that went over really well over there. So yeah, I'm excited about it.
Good.
Do you guys know the game Two Truths and a Lie? Have you ever heard of that?
What was it?
Two Truths and a Lie.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's kind of what I wrote the song about.
Okay.
I play guitar almost every night. I write songs about my own life. I don't think about you all the time. Two truths and a lie. I rode a motorbike at 4 years old. I wear sandals even when it's cold. I don't feel a thing when you're close by. Two truths and a lie. Two truths and a lie. I'll give it a try. I'm really bad at this game. I don't know what to say. Might be bending the rules, but my mind isn't straight. So I'll quietly leave. I'm not fooling you. I'm fooling me. Have a brother who can fly a plane. I call my dad for help with everything. You could never make me cry. Two truths and a lie. Truth and a lie. I'll give it a try. I'm really bad at this game. I don't know what to say. Might be bending the rules, but my mind isn't straight. So I'll quietly leave. I'm not fooling you. I'm fooling me. I love the sound of rain at night. I can't sleep without some kind of light. I don't dream about you being mine. Two truths and a lie. I won't dream about you tonight. Two truths and a lie. Thank you.
All right, very nice.
Yeah, girl.
Well, let's talk about social media. Let's and we can do it with both since you both got stuff out there. Jessie. I don't know where that came from. Jessie.
We're not getting hitched anymore. I thought about it.
Wow. Okay, well, let's go on to social media then. Let's change the subject. Tell us about where we can find your stuff. Where's your website, Facebook, all the good stuff.
All the good stuff. Okay, so I do have a Facebook page. It's Jessie-Rose Entertainment.
And it's Jessie.
Jessie.
Yes, okay.
JESSIE Entertainment. And then I also have Instagram, Jessie-Rose Entertainment as well. I post more on Instagram now because that's really fun. I just kind of discovered it a few months ago.
Okay.
And then so I post a lot on there, but then I go live on my Facebook quite often, actually, because I like to talk to everybody on there. So it's me who handles everything. So if anybody ever messages me on there, it's me who replies.
Okay.
There's like an automatic one that goes at first, but then I'll go back and reply to everybody. But that's the main thing. I don't have Twitter or any. I don't know how to use that, so I just I don't do that. I just have those two. That's my main thing. And then all my music is everywhere. It's on Spotify, Amazon, Google, Pinterest, maybe. I don't know where else you can get it. Walmart.com, maybe. I haven't figured that out yet. But yeah.
All right.
So it's everywhere as well. If you just Google me, apparently I'm, you're gonna see my face, but then you're also gonna go down in the description.
Right.
Someone pointed this out to me that apparently I'm rapping hip hop. If you Google Jessie-Rose Entertainment, it's gonna show up and it's gonna go down and it's gonna say genre rap and hip hop.
Obviously, by all the songs you're saying, it's obvious. I heard that little backbeat, the little stuff. Yeah.
I know. It's just. Country.
Just look for the face and look for where you can purchase her music. And then people out there, buy it. That's the way this thing works. Buy it.
Yeah.
Get her out of the restaurant. We want her on her own.
Well, thanks to quarantine, I'm not there right now.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing
Instead,
shows.
she's here with us.
Yeah.
I'm here with you.
Aren't you the lucky one?
I am lucky because now I get to play music. So,
yes.
COVID has, I worked like 6 days a week there, so I wasn't really allowed to do music that much because they were like, we need you in here to work, until like 2 a.m. Okay, cool. That's fine.
Wow.
That's awesome. So I couldn't ever do shows. So now I get to do shows.
There you go.
So that's great. So it works.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Now COVID's over with. We gotta keep that in mind. So
yes, that's what we're doing.
Sammy, how about you? You got stuff available and out there? Where do we look for you at?
I'm like the same places. I have a couple songs released out, like Spotify and iTunes and all that stuff. And then I also have Facebook and Instagram as well. And it's Sammy Jo Songs, if you type that in.
Sammy Jo Songs?
Yeah.
Okay.
SAMIJO.
SAMMI?
Just one M.
Just one M.
Yeah, I know there's like a ton of different ways to spell it, but.
Okay. Sammy Jo Songs.
Yes.
All right. And again, people out there, find these two young ladies, get their merchandise, help support them. We don't want them back in a restaurant, at least as workers, No offense to the job you guys work at, but get these people out here where they're doing what they love to do. But there's a cost involved and a sacrifice involved. If you've never played music, you have no idea what we're talking about. It is a tough business to get into. So these young ladies need every help, every bit you can. So buy merch. So you got music out. Do you have anything, shirts, hats, koozies, anything like that yet?
I do. I just got a new logo.
Okay.
So if you...
And it's not the Stones logo. We know that.
It's not. No, it's not that one. But I just got a new logo because I rebranded.
Okay.
And so...
Because you're rapping in hip-hop.
Exactly.
That's why.
Exactly. So, kind of goes with that. That one, it's on my Instagram page.
Okay.
And so with that, we're working on T-shirt designs right now, or colors, I guess you should say.
Okay.
So we're working on that. We're gonna have a whole online store too. So that way, I'll have merchandise with me, but anybody else can order like sweatpants or socks or phone covers, or
And
anything like that. So
you're going to find that's going to help you in the long run about surviving in the music business out there is having merch.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's, I survived off of merchandise sales whenever I was on tour.
Yep.
So we're working on the merchandise that way. But then I also teamed up with a jewelry company that is making me cool stuff now.
Cool.
This one here, it's called Great Again ring on there. So it's got the stars on it. So we're going to be selling these. And then I put this one on a more appropriate finger. It was on a different one, but this one, so since I was married and I'm divorced now, and the ring's at the bottom of Percy Priest's leg, I figured I would get this one made. It says I do, I did, I don't on it. It was on a different one, but we have these. We're gonna have these for sale as well. She's just working on them, and then we just have to get the pretty pictures for them and put them up. So we're gonna do those, and then we're gonna do guitar pick earrings.
Okay.
As well too. So we're gonna have a little bit of everything.
Good.
I had fanny packs before, so I might have fanny packs again because those are kind of cool.
You know, I was shocked when I was in the band. We were a nobody band, but we ended up making some merch and just thought, well, we'll make some shirts. We had some baby tees for the girls and stuff. We had to expand to like bikini bottoms. We had
under britches before.
Hats. Yeah, we had to do all that, and we're like going, what? We made more money doing that than we did anything else. So we're like going, sell it. Well, we had a cool logo, and that's what helped.
I thought about getting the underpants logo made.
No, you don't need anything logoed from the waist down.
Well, with my old band, we had a song called "Holler and Swaller."
Mm-hmm.
That was on the underwear. They sold
underwear.
A lot.
Yeah.
They sold a lot. So
Jason's right now wanting to know where the website was, so he can
I survived off of underwear.
Yeah. Oh man.
Underwear sales is what I was able to eat from.
Well, before we get derailed and loss of time, we better hit another song here real quick. Barbara from Credenda. Hey, Barbara, how you doing? We're glad Barbara's on the show tonight.
Hello.
Jan Buckingham is on.
Jan Buckingham, hit songwriter Jan Buckingham.
I see a lot of people on here. I've been watching it too.
Yeah, it just scrolls through. We got the watch party going, live videos going. We can't keep up with all this stuff.
Andy Parton.
Andy Parton. With that last name, he does a lot of work over there at Pigeon Forge, like sweeping, mopping. No. Say hello to cousin Dolly for us there, Andy. So, all right, girls, what do you want to do next?
I'll do my other song here. It's called "Smile for You."
Okay. That shows you're not mean. See, you've rebranded.
See,
you're a smiling gangster. See, let me be a part of your marketing. I got you hooked. We're going places.
I dig it. I can see it now.
Yeah.
I wrote this song, oh gosh, maybe 7 years ago. I was headed to work. I lost my dad in 2006. And I was headed to work, and I thought I heard him say something to me. Obviously, he didn't. But I pulled over, and I started to cry because I was like, oh, my God. He just talked to me. And he said, I'll smile for you. And I was like, okay. So then I went to work, and I thought about it all day long, and we had a show that night. So I went to work, got home, and we had a 45-minute ride to the show. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit back there, and it just came out. And we got there, and I showed it to my bass player, and I was like, hey, I just wrote this. Mm-hmm. And he's like, he looked at it, read it, he goes, that's a horrible song. And I was like, okay. So I knew something good was, with this song, and I knew it could be something. So I held on to it, and I recorded it when I was in Colorado, and I didn't like it. I released it, but I didn't like it. I knew it could be better. So then I recorded it again, and I actually have a clip of my dad at the very end of the song, because I never got to play music with my dad. And so we had a cassette tape that we transferred to CD and then transferred it to the computer. And so since I never got to play music with my dad, this was kind of like my closure for that, because at the very end, he's at the very end of the song. So this song gets me really emotional, so I apologize if I do cry, but this song here is called Smile for You. Something was wrong when I walked in. You were in your chair, you wouldn't stop crying. You told me the news and how long you had. I knew
this next year was gonna be bad. Please hang on, I need you, Dad. So I told him, smile for you when it's too hard. Hold your hand through the hardest part. I'm scared to lose you, but I won't let it show. I'm just not ready to let you go. Months went by and you lost your hair. The pain was too much, it wasn't fair. The nights were long and the days were rough. And me and my dad, I knew you were tough. Yeah, I knew you were tough, so I told him I'll smile for you when it's too hard. Hold your head through the hardest part. I'm scared to lose you, but I won't let it show. I'm not ready to let you go. You slipped away in the middle of the night. You lost the battle, but you didn't lose the fight. No, you didn't lose the fight. I know you'll smile for me. It's too hard. Hold my hand through the hardest part and be with me every step of the way. I know I'll see you again one day.
Beautiful and touching song. I want to tell you,
Thank you.
Again, we say it, and we're starting to get more and more of it now each show. There for a long time, we didn't get it. Artists that come on and perform, I have said it, I don't want to listen to you sing. I do not want to listen to you sing. I don't want to listen to you play guitar or drums. I want to feel you play guitar and drums. I want to feel you sing. That's what music's all about. Our next artist is coming up there. We're going to be talking about music and medicine and how it works.
100%.
It's a huge ordeal when you sing with emotion, the healing power that has. And I believe that for the rest of my life. And every time you
100%.
sing that, heals that little bit from your dad. And
Yeah.
trust me, I just lost mine a year and a half ago, so I know what you're going
so
through. So you're doing your dad a great service by singing that song. And I want to hear the song with him actually in it. Now I want to hear it.
Yeah, it's.
Is it on YouTube or something?
Yep,
Is it?
it's everywhere.
It's
You can
everywhere.
find it everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the very, very end of it. I have harmonica in this song because he played harmonica.
Okay.
And I asked them, and I said, can you please put a harmonica in there? Just kind of hide it.
Mhm.
And at the very end, we took a clip of him playing, and he's laughing. And so he's actually, he's playing, and yeah.
That's
so
way cool.
You got a couple shout outs
I know.
here.
It's just, I'm surprised I made it through that one. That one's really hard to get through.
You did good. You did good.
But yeah, so since they told me that it couldn't be something, I made sure that it was something.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I'm really proud of that one.
That's good.
A couple quick shout outs. You have, I hope I don't screw this up, and I'm probably going to.
No.
Lynn Esellen.
Oh, that was perfect.
Hello from North Carolina.
Hello.
Devin
Oh.
McLaren.
I have known him since he was like this big.
Yes.
Hey, Devin.
Josh Michael Bogart. And we have Barbara Kennedy Bruton from Credenda says hello to Jess.
Hi.
and to Sam. To Sam, I'm sorry.
Oh, Barbara. I know Barbara.
Yeah. She said you're passing cross.
Cool.
And Zach Brown said loving the songs. Sounds great, darling.
Zach Brown.
He is in the service. I actually know him as well. So I do want to say thank you to all the men and women out there serving and still serving for this country who have served all of our veterans. My daddy was a veteran. So I just want to say thank you to all of them as well, and all of the men and women who are dealing with all the stuff that is going on right now, all the nurses and doctors as well, too.
I totally agree with you. So what time we got here, Jason? We got time probably
We got time for a song.
Another song. So why don't
Maybe
you,
two if we play our cards right.
Yeah, if we do two quick ones, we could probably get a couple quickie in there.
All right, so I'm going to actually let Sam do another one. This is another one of my favorites that she does.
All right.
The song is called First Move Maker.
You never want to make the first move.
I don't, at least. You're such a fine sight to see. I swear I caught you looking at me. I've been thinking, I've been waiting, and I'm tired of this game we're playing. Well, you're taking way too long. I hope it's not me you're waiting on. I'm not a first move maker. No, it's not my nature. And I'm no risk taker, but if you are, come on, boy, take my heart. It's a surefire mission, and I can't stop wishing I could make you mine, but that's not me. Come on over here and be a first move maker. If you read between the lines, look closely, and you'll find what I'm saying, what I'm praying. Come on, boy, don't keep me waiting. Well, I'm trying to send a clue. You've got nothing to lose. I'm not a first move maker. No, it's not my nature. And I'm no risk taker, but if you are, come on, boy, take my heart. It's a surefire mission, and I can't stop wishing I could make you mine, but that's not me. Come on over here and be a first move maker. I'm good at second guessing, but I can't wait around. I hope you learn your lesson, it's up to you now. I'd be the last to tell you that you're second to none, but if you make a move, I'll make the second one. I'm not a first move maker. No, it's not my nature. And I'm no risk taker, but if you are, come on, boy, take my heart. It's a surefire mission, and I can't stop wishing I could make you mine, but that's not me. Come on over here and be a first move maker. I read the news today, oh boy.
A hint of the Beatles in there?
Oh, yeah.
Small.
I'm glad you caught that. A lot of people don't.
Well, we just think the Beatles are the greatest rock band, or not rock band, but greatest band of all time.
Okay, I'm so glad you said that.
You just made a best friend.
I already noticed your Beatles poster out there.
I think there's a terminology with music. Like, if you say band, the Beatles got to be number one, hands down.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, for sure.
If you disagree with me, you guys are just wrong. Sorry. Anyways, I think the greatest rock band that's ever lived was probably Led Zeppelin. If you think as a rock band, that they're mainly just rock and
Robert
roll.
Plant. Oh, I
Led
met,
Zeppelin probably
I met
is that.
Robert Plant.
You like Robert Plant?
I met him.
Oh, did you really?
And he called me love.
Oh.
and he did what?
Called her love.
That was at the prom. We met him
wow.
there. What was it Thanksgiving? Is that when we met
Thanksgiving
him?
Day,
Yeah.
he came into the restaurant and I served him.
Isn't that way cool?
Yeah.
Nice guy, was he?
Very
so
polite
nice.
guy.
So nice.
And didn't want to. I mean, if he didn't want to be, he has the right not to be. He's that kind of guy that could go, I'm a jerk and I could just be a jerk, but he's not. That's all. I heard nothing but good things about him.
He's amazing.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
So Robert Plant, man, I'm jealous.
We got a couple more shout outs.
Who's shouting out at us?
Kathy Lee Michaels said, good evening, everyone. And
hello.
Chris from Canada says hello.
Hello, Chris from Canada.
Hello.
And
Hey.
we won't.
And Raimundo.
And you're going to give that one to Jason to pronounce?
Thanks. And Amanda
Lale.
Thank you.
I've got a lot of people we know from Nashville commenting on the watch party side. So we want to say, hey, everybody out there at Nashville, hello. All the people in Liverpool, England, which are listening and watching, and a lot of them will catch the show tomorrow when they're like 7 or 8 hours ahead of us. So
That's so cool.
a lot of them are sleeping, but they'll wake up tomorrow. So they're going to love your little Beatles tune you said there. So,
cool.
Wow, yeah, we got a. Wouldn't it be cool if that was the other Zach Brown? But anyways, Zach Brown still a cool name. But thank you all that's out there participating. We got a lot of people lighting up the studio today. But again, the trick people that's out there that's making these comments, go to these two pages. You know, you got Jessie-Rose Entertainment and Sammy Jo's songs. I had to write that down. I'd forget. And we're getting time. Okay, we're getting close to time. Purchase their music. Support them all the way through their music career. So it looks like, is my watch 9 minutes off? Okay. So we got time, Brian, for one more, right?
Sir.
Sir.
We got the all
All right,
clear.
I have that drive-by intercom thing on or cuts words off, but yes, sir.
Okay. So let's pick one more to close the show off with, and we'll say our goodbyes.
Can we do our favorite cover that we do together?
If you want
Is that
to,
okay?
absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 oh please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, the flaming locks of auburn hair and ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like the breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my baby. You don't know what it means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 oh please don't take it just because you can. who never was around, but she grew up tall and she grew up around with the Indiana boys and the Indiana night. Well, she moved down here at the age of 18. She blew the boys away, it was more than they seemed. I was introduced and we both started grooving. She said, I dig it, baby, but I gotta keep moving. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 oh, please don't take him just because you can. Well, I don't know, but I've been told you never slow down and you never grow old. I'm tired of screwing up and I'm tired of going down. I'm tired of myself and I'm tired of this town. Oh my, my, oh hell yeah. Honey, put on that party dress. Buy me a drink and sing me a song. Took me as I am, cause I can't stay long. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 oh, please don't take him just because you can. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
Very, very nice.
Thank you.
I like the little mashup there. That was very nice. We love Tom Petty.
Thank you. That happened after a whiskey. I was like, hey, this sounds like something different.
What you have,
Sam,
Jason?
Sam, you have a request, kind of.
Oh.
Michael Bradford says, hey, you guys sound great, phenomenal.
Hello.
Is the guitar player single?
Wow.
There's your answer.
Well,
Wow.
that is if Paul McCartney says no to me.
I like it. I like it. So, Michael, you're number 2 is what she's saying. You got
There's
a shot.
a chance.
You got a shot.
Yes.
You got just Sir Paul's got to say no first. So, ladies,
Can I
thank you.
change name real quick?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's say hey to the ladies. Thank you so much for being part of the family. We're glad that you came all the way down here and took time out of your schedule. Oh, we're going to tell people Jessie-Rose Entertainment, Sammy Jo, that's Sammy 1M, Sammy Jo songs. Find out where these ladies are playing. You got stuff coming up soon. I know the COVID thing kind of scheduled up. You got stuff on the books yet?
Yeah, absolutely. We play downtown every week now. So we
Okay.
play at Bailey's is typically our spot.
Bailey's, okay.
Mhm. Typically it's Thursdays and Sundays. Some Tuesdays are thrown in there as well. But I post everything on my social media so you can
Okay.
see it. So does Sammy. So that way if anybody comes to Nashville, they can come see us and hang out with us.
Sounds
And
good.
I give away drinks, so come have some free drinks.
People, make sure you support these 2 young ladies. We appreciate that. Amanda Bryant, thank you so much for being on our show. She just chimed in on there. We want to say hey to Lisa T down at AlabamaJams.com radio station. Thank you, Lisa. Say hello to Chuck and Brad and David Havens and all that for us. We want to say hey to Chris at HeatFMRadio.com. Thank you for putting us on the air. I can't believe 5 years we're still on the air with you. He could have kicked us off first year right off the bat.
He could have.
Because of you, mainly. But with
Thanks.
that, we want to say hey to Colorado Steve. Thank you, Steve, for being supportive here of this group. Rebecca, the Velvet One over there, Mrs. Velvet Presley. Thank you so much for manning the station here. For Brian, the IT guru down in Pulaski Central. For the Hillbilly Corn Dog or Heartthrob. I get those two mixed up. I am your Mark, your DJ Doctor. With that, we'll see you at the next Midnight Madness show. Y'all take care.